Okay, so picture this. You're walking down a street, let's say in Phuket, Thailand. Beautiful beaches, right?
Right.
But here's the thing. Those condos going up left and right, a lot of them are being bought by people from Myanmar.
Yeah.
It's a real estate story with some twists and turns that I bet you haven't heard.
Definitely. It's more than just sunshine and vacation homes.
Yeah.
This trend speaks volumes about the global economy and what happens when a country faces uncertainty.
Exactly. And get this, the latest report from the Real Estate Information Center, or REIC, as we'll call it,
REIC.
just dropped some major news. We're talking about a huge surge in condo purchases.
Yeah, the REIC is the authority on Thai real estate. So when they release data, everyone pays attention. And what they found is pretty remarkable. In the first half of 2024 alone, Myanmar nationals purchased 638 condo units in Thailand.
638 in just 6 months. That's more condos than they bought in all of 2023.
You're catching on quickly. It's a massive jump and represents a staggering amount of money. Think about it. Those 638 units are worth over 3 billion baht.
Wow.
That's almost 90 million US dollars.
90 million. Okay, that puts things into perspective. To think back in 2021, Myanmar buyers only purchased 30 units. We're talking about a potential 20-fold increase in just a few short years.
Yeah. Yes.
There's no way this is just a coincidence. Something else must be driving this trend.
You're absolutely right. This isn't just about beachfront views. To understand what's really going on, we need to take a closer look at what's happening in Myanmar.
Wait, they dropped after that incredible surge? What happened?
Right, so it's like this. Imagine a country grappling with economic hardship and political turmoil. That's the reality of Myanmar right now. People are facing an uncertain future, and they're looking for ways to protect their assets.
So they're turning to Thailand, a stable and welcoming neighbor, as a safe haven for their money.
Exactly. Real estate, especially in a relatively stable market like Thailand's, can feel like a lifeline during turbulent times. It's a tangible asset, something you can see and touch in a world that suddenly feels very unpredictable.
And it's not just about peace of mind, is it? Thailand offers some pretty appealing practical advantages, too.
Absolutely. For one thing, it's geographically close to Myanmar, making it relatively easy for people to move or visit their investments. Plus, Thailand has a long history of welcoming foreign investment, particularly in real estate. They made it relatively straightforward for foreigners to buy condos, which adds to the appeal.
So you've got this combination of push and pull factors, uncertainty at home, pushing people to invest elsewhere, and Thailand's welcoming environment pulling them in.
Precisely. And the data really drives this point home. By mid-2024, Myanmar buyers have become the second largest group of foreign condo buyers in Thailand.
Second, that's incredible. Who are they even buying more condos then?
They were surpassed only by the Chinese, who have consistently been top foreign investors in Thai real estate. But think about it. Myanmar buyers were outpacing investors from Russia, the U.S., everywhere except China. That's significant.
It really highlights how powerful this trend became in such a short period. But didn't you mention there's the twist to this story? Something about the second quarter of 2024?
You're right, there is a twist. Remember how we talked about that record-breaking first half of the year? Well, in the second quarter, condo purchases by Myanmar nationals actually dropped.
Okay, so we've got this condo craze going on, then suddenly screech, everyone's hitting the brakes. What caused that? Okay, so we've got this condo craze going on, then suddenly screech, everyone's hitting the brakes. What caused that?
It seems like there were a couple of major factors. First, the Myanmar government stepped in. They saw all this capital flowing out of the country and, decided to tighten the reins on overseas condo purchases.
So it wasn't just individuals making decisions, it was governments reacting to the trend itself.
Exactly. And on top of that, Thailand started taking a closer look at the influx of foreign money. They implemented stricter measures to track where those funds were coming from, ensuring everything was above board.
That makes sense. A sudden real estate rush is bound to raise eyebrows. But what does it all mean? We've got this story of economic uncertainty, a quest for stability, and then governments stepping in. It's like a real-world game of Monopoly with higher stakes.
That's a great analogy. And it highlights something crucial. This isn't just about real estate. It's a microcosm of global economics and geopolitics at play. Decisions made in Naypyidaw have ripple effects all the way to Bangkok.
It really makes you realize how interconnected the world is, right? One country's economic policy can influence another country's housing market. It's fascinating. But what happens next? Does this story have an ending yet?
That's the million-dollar question.
Yeah.
Will this trend reverse entirely? Will Myanmar's policies lead to a surge in other types of investments, perhaps closer to home? Or will other nationalities see an opportunity and fill the void in the Thai condo market?
So many possibilities. Guess we'll have to keep our eyes glued to those REIC reports. Who knew real estate could be so suspenseful?
Right. It's a reminder that even seemingly straightforward things like buying a condo can be influenced by a complex web of economic, political, and social factors.
Well, there you have it, our deep dive into the fascinating world of Thai condos and the Myanmar connection. It's a story that's still unfolding, but now you have the insights to follow along and impress your friends with your knowledge.
And remember, sometimes the most fascinating stories aren't on the front page, but hidden in the details of market trends and government policies.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Until next time, keep diving deeper, and we'll keep bringing you the insights to navigate this complex and ever-changing world.